Hi there, welcome to Made by Anat. My name is Anna. It is a beautiful sunny Sunday and I want to continue to work on this little Christmas junk journal. This is made from a repurposed book and the book was published in 1895 and it is very grungy. It is not very nice at all, but this will make a cute little Christmas journal. Last time we decided to put this little image on the front and we backed it on some cardstock, we put some gilding on the edges and I mounted it here a little bit later. I am not sure whether I will put brads in the corners or not, that will have to wait a bit. And the book is gutted, as you remember, and I put some fabric on the inside just to strengthen the spine a bit, and it's still floppy and nice. I like that. And I put a small piece of rounded just plain cardstock in here as well, because the spine was falling to pieces, but now it's still nice and round, as you see. So, and this is the book guts. I have gone through them, and as you see, they were stapled and rusty, crusty, yucky staples. And I thought when I removed the staples, the dust came up at me, the rusty dust. I thought, oh my god, that is dust from 1895. Like 130 years old of old dust. So yeah, but it's very nice quality of papers, very yellow and yeah, quite sturdy. So I have gone through my stash and I have a pile of papers here that I'm going to make into a text block for this journal, and I'm not sure I can fit all of this in. As you see, there's quite a difference. Then it hasn't been in the paper press yet, but yeah. I'll just go through this with you and we will see what we end up with when time is up. These are the old fly leaves. They have some very nice print on them, but they are in not very nice condition. So I don't know. I might back these onto cardstock and use as the end papers, because they might fit, you know. It's the right size. So I might do that, or I might bring them in some collaging or as a page, but they are end papers, I think. So those I want to put in there. This is a small piece of book page with some holly on it that I've had for years. I never incorporated into a journal, but I think this might be the one. Not sure. Excuse me if I'm sniffling a bit. I don't know if I have a cold or not, and or if it's just the fact that it's -5 degrees Celsius outside and the air is dry and yeah. Anyway, so I think I want to incorporate this. Maybe it will be a flip, or it could be a short page, put it like this, or I don't know. We will see. Here I have the pages I have selected from the text block. This is the original. No, it's not. This is the original first page. I keep saying it was published in 1895, and it was because it was a calendar for 1896. But yeah, this I want to incorporate somehow. And this is the second first page. Here it also says the publication date there, and so the texts are a bit religious, Swedish religious texts, but that was the kind of calendar it was. Look at this image. I love that winter image. Very beautiful. And I also like the font of this. It's a poem. So it will be incorporated. And here's another one. There's a Christmas tree and some other. And this is almost reddish color. Yeah, the edges you can see. the staples were quite rusty. I believe this book has been water damaged. You can also see that on the spine and on the back of the cover. It's been wet at least one time in its life. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. I was thinking 5 signatures because it's quite small. And then I have this one. I believe that is Mary and Joseph and the tiny baby Jesus. Also cute little birds there. Yeah. So those are the 5 folios I want to incorporate from the original book. And I think I will use this as my first page, actually. And those of you who know, you know. I'm just looking for my little page tabs. I usually put one on each signature, so that I know which signature I am working on and which way is up. And these are some sticky notes I received in heavy mail, and they are quite childish. And I'm just trying to use them up in this way. And I like that, using things up. I also, the reason I'm not putting on the post-it notes on this paper is that I don't know how the glue will affect the covering of the paper. I also already cut to size 5 pieces of tea-dyed paper, and all of them have this big flip. And you also know I love flips. Flips and flops. And tuck-ins and all the things. So I will do like that. And I know that is the first signature. 2 pages in that one. And then I will put the next one. And this also has. And then I have on some of the pages the flip is in the center, and on some of the pages there it's out of the, how am I going to explain this? You know, it's outside. It's folded on the other direction. That's what I want to say. Oh dear. Is it really me being this unfocused? Yes, it's quite usual for me being unfocused, I believe. I'm thinking what I want to in the back. And this is, it's not sure that this will be the order of the papers later. Now I'm just putting everything in to get some kind of feel for what the book will be. So, put those away. So now I have 2 folios in each signature, and this will need to be pressed. I'm thinking about whether I want to reinforce the folds here. They are quite nice, but I might put some washi tape down there. Just one strip of small washi tape, thin washi tape, just to reinforce it a little bit. Then I have 3 of those. It's small scrapbooking paper in just right size that I just folded, and I will just put in the center of every other signature, I think. This is the last 3 I have in those from that paper pad. And that's good. Then I have used up 1 paper pad this year. Lovely. These are the origami papers that I have that are a bit thinner, but I love the printing on them. And they are also double-sided. but I have, since they're so small, here's some gilded Christmas trees, pine trees. I extended them. I made one of those no-sew pumpkin pages here, and I quite like that. Quite nice for a bit more journaling space. And this one I extended with some the rest of the end papers from my last Christmas journal. And here it was a bit longer, so I folded it up, and I will glue that down, I think, and make a tiny pocket there, just for some fun. And here I glue down a piece of scrapbooking paper and a Tim Holtz little people, and that is actually a tiny pocket. Let me see if I have something I can tuck in there so you can see. There's some piece of scrapbook paper here. It's a tiny pocket. A bit fun, right? I did that last night when I pulled out the papers and tried to figure out what I wanted to put in here. Because this is quite neutral in colors, and I want to have some Christmas colors in there. I also have some book pages. This I pulled out of the book I made last because I had too many pages. And this is from a 1950s calendar, and it says November, December. It has some writing on it that I want to put in. This is a Jon Wars England. Christmas is time of giving, but in Swedish. And I love her images. They are so nice and cute. So I want to incorporate that because it's the right size. Look, perfect. Then I have this. This is from the big magazine I flipped through yesterday with you. And I found those little tiny Santas, and I love them. So I ripped them out, and they are also just the right size if I fold the sides in. Those might be cut off, or I will make flips with them. But I wanted to incorporate that. Love it. That's 1, 2, 3. Here I have a piece of Swedish traditional Christmas songs. I will not sing them because I want you to come back and watch more videos. Yeah, so that was also the right size. I like when I can find the correct sizes of books, and those kind of small books I don't use so often. Just having a sip of water because it's so dry in here. Anyway, I seldom use the smaller size of papers because I seldom do this kind of small books. I prefer the big chunky books with lots of room to work on. But now I'm challenging myself because this needed to be a Christmas book. This is a piece of book page I pulled out of a bigger book on art, and I love that image. It's very nice, and I actually put some wrapping paper on the back of it for journaling, and a bit of paper with some gold sparkles in there on that side for journaling, because it had nothing to do with Christmas, and I wanted to cover it up. So that's 5 of those. Then I have, oh right, this one. This is a wintry image I found in a book, and I backed it with a blank piece of other book page. Then I hinged it with a calendar. This is from my calendar, or not calendar, it's an all year round book, and every month has those lines with all the dates that you can write in birthdays or events or something, and that's quite long, so I folded it up. So that made quite a fun page, I think. I want to have that somewhere. I might put in this. This is a scrap of the handmade paper that I own with lots of flower petals and grass in it, and it's crispy white. Might put that in. Might put in this piece of scrap ledger. This is the fly leaves of a children's reader. I love the holes here, and of course it was sewn in quite a kind of binding that I've never seen before. And unfortunately it ruined a bit of the page, but I think it's beautiful, the paper. So I folded it and it might go in here. This is, yes, this is the fly leaves of the Joan Walsh Angler book. And it has a little dedication from 1966. The book was published in 1964. 1965, I mean, I might write that there so you know. And then there was a bit of tear there, so I used some faux cellophane tape, and then I hinged it with some Christmas washi tape. Something interesting to look at, and my journal on. This is a piece of ledger, small ledger book that I have, and that is a bit big, but it might go in. So all of these are maybes, depending on how much space I have. But I think I want to put everything in now, and then we can have them in the book press over the night, and we can see, or a few hours during the day, and see if we have to take something out. So what do I want in this folio signature? I don't want this in the center, that's for sure, because it's starch white, so I do like that. And I want something nice there to look at. Maybe I should use a Santas or this one. That's nice with caramel. And maybe one more writing page. I can use that one. So now I have 5 in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these signatures will be altered, of course. I can collage on them, and I put in some pockets and flips and all kind of things. So and I have a whole pile of stuff that I could incorporate into this journal. So quite fun. Let me see. So drinking a bit again. That could be a fun scent though. Let me have some music here, I think. And this. So it's grungy, random, eclectic, whatever you like to call it. I think it's an Anna journal because this is the way I always make my journals. Totally random and perfectly lovely, if you ask me. And since it's my video, I ask me. I want that in the center. Cute. That one will be there. So this is quite, I understand if you don't think this is interesting to watch. I myself think it's quite fun to watch this kind of things, but I'll put that one there. Because I love to hear how people think when they put the signatures together. I think I can have that one there. A little flip. So let's see. Yeah, lots of things going on in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or no. That one instead. want something fun to happen in this one as well. And I'm just thinking out loud now. Or not thinking, I'm not saying anything. So this will have to wait a bit. Of course, I want to make sure I have enough. It shouldn't be an alligator mouth when I had pressured the put the papers in the press, but yeah, and then there will be tabs and things here as well. Quite like that. Let me show you the other things I want to incorporate. Let me just check the time. Just 20 minutes, that's perfect. So I have this that I already shown you. I have, this is a fussy cut I made out of this is Edith Holden, we all recognize it. This is from the Country Diary Christmas, big book that I fussy cut lots of things out of. And this, I think I want to make into a pocket on the page. It will take up most of the page, but I think it will be quite a fun little tuck spot to put things in. Do you think so? I think so. So that's one thing I want to incorporate. And then I have this guy that I was thinking about putting on the cover before. He will be a flip or a journaling card or something somewhere in the journal, because I can't let him go. Here's another piece of tea-dye paper that I might put in if I have extra room, just as this one. I have a few flips. This Madonna and the Child is absolutely beautiful. It comes from an art book, and I don't know if she will be a journaling card or if she will be a flip or something, but I want to have her in there. Here is another piece of that from that Edith Holden Country Diary Christmas book with Victorian traditions, and I think it's beautiful. The boy and the little birds. So that will go in somehow, I hope. I have, what do I have more? This one. This could be a belly band. This is also from out of a Christmas book that I have, Christmas Traditions. And it's a replica of an old wrapping paper, and I love it so much. I think it's very beautiful. It might be a belly band, or side tuck, or a piece of collaging. I don't know. I just throw it in, and I want to somehow incorporate. I also have the pieces of spine here that I might have using collaging. Can't forget those. This is the original spine liner. You can see the embossing, I think, and dust. I don't know. I might make that into a bookmark or something. Then I have, what do I have more? Yeah, those. This, I went through all my old envelopes and letters that I have, a whole box of it that I bought some time, and it says New Year's greetings, and this is quite old, I believe. I can't read the date, but it's beautiful, and when you open it, it's one of those. So that might be a, no, I think I will put that in as a journaling card. Just put it in. But I love it and I want to incorporate it. This is another small Christmas card. This is from 1955. I think that is beautiful. I might put that in somewhere. I have taken out some other little images that I might fussy cut and put in. This guy has been going along through all my Christmas journals this year, and it hasn't been tucked into one yet, but this might be the one. Those little angels are quite cute. Here's another page from a Christmas book. That is a front page of an old magazine. I have Fussy-cut this little one, the cute little girls and the Christmas stockings, and I just backed it on some craft paper. I thought they were cute. So I have some things that I want to put in. I have some ideas. I have been watching other people's videos and have some ideas, and I want to make some text spots and pockets and things here. Just take this out of the way, that will be tucked into something. So let's start, I guess. How I usually do this is that either I have a finished idea of what I want to do. Like for instance, this pocket I want to just glue down somewhere, and I want to find a page that is appropriate. So I just start flipping through until I find a good page. And usually I put my pockets on pages with writing on them, so that they don't take up space from writing. But here you can still journal around that, and same thing there. I'm not sure. And that's white on that side. I actually, no, that would be too messy. Nothing there. That could be a good idea, I think. What do you think? Talk to your screens. I might put that there, I'm not sure yet. So I will take a paper clip and I will just clip it in for now. And then when I flip through, I might move it. That's how I usually do this, actually. Yeah, then I have a few more things I want to do. I have an idea. I'm not, see those? I think they will have to go kind of, if I fussy cut them, put one on one side and one on the other. I think that would be very cute. Then I would ideally have 2 pages of writing, I think. I'm not sure. That's one idea, and I think could look very cute. And then I want to, here I only have 2 small pockets in that signature, and lots of short flips. Do I want to extend something? Yes, I do. But those pages hardly, you can hardly extend the tea-dye pages because the flip is so big. Actually. Oh, the pain. Yeah. I quite like this. It's fun. That is a good last page, I think. And since this is so old, I can't find the calendar to do my collaging on, so I won't do that in this journal. I might do somewhere a little stamp or a little label that says 1895, just to once again remind of how old the book is. Could do something on this page, since it's so it's quite plain, even though it's colored. See, this has snowflakes, and that has snowflakes. So that could be a cool thing, right? But how do I fasten that so that it still flips on both sides? Maybe I just clip it in. I have to think about that, but I want that's a good idea. I want to put a little paper clip there. So this is the painful process of me choosing the pages for my journal and deciding what to do with them. I believe it's very painful right now because I could be more efficient, I think. Let me know down below, is the process as... Do you have the same process, or do you have everything clearly in your mind when you start making a journal? That would be very interesting to know, actually. I could use that thing, that tag, to extend that page and let it stick up a bit as a tab. I think I will do that. That looks quite fun. A bit different, and then I can put something here. And it adds up to the journaling space. Yes. Yes. And I want to shorten it a little bit later. Or I can make that now. I want to make it a bit shorter. I'll just use my scissors for that. Yeah. You see, this is suddenly I just realized, oh, I want that there or that there, and then I move something. Here I do the gluing before because I realize I don't want to. This is what I want. I don't want to think about it as I do when I put in the paper clips. I should have put a glue paper under here, but well, sometimes you just have to go for it. A bit far in, maybe. Nah, that would be good. So then you come here and you flip and you flip, and oh, what's that? Oh, that's a flip. And you can journal. And I will put something up there. Bit more glue there. Yeah. So I will finish the video here, and I will actually put the signatures into the book press because I feel that they are quite... I need to know how much space I have to play with, actually, if I will have to take some pages out. And then I will make some lunch for my kids, and maybe I will be back and continue this a bit later. But as of right now, I'm gonna end this right here. Thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all a great rest of the next week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know the drill. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. You mean the world to me. Really, this is the most fun thing I have, I think. Bye.